A huge manhunt is underway in Tunisia this morning for up to 3 accomplices in the terror attack on a crowded museum. Moments ago, Tunisia's health minister increased the death toll to 23, including 20 international tourists. Dozens of others were hurt.
Tunisian security forces killed 2 gunmen. The attack is being celebrated by Islamic extremists. Alan Pizzey is outside the Bardo Museum in Tunis, where security forces are on high alert. Alan, good morning.
Good morning. Well, in an amazing twist, 2 Spanish tourists were found still hiding in the museum behind me. Tunisian authorities say one of the gunmen was known to them, but so far there has been no specific link to any terrorist group. Security forces swept in to take on the attackers and propel frightened tourists to safety. Both gunmen, apparently seen here in unverified photos carried by local media, were killed. Both were Tunisians, one of them barely 21. It's still not clear who they represented, but ISIS videos hailed the attack. The timing showed careful planning. The 2 gunmen struck as hundreds of tourists from 2 cruise ships arrived at the museum, which is normally almost empty. Buses were sprayed with automatic weapons fire. I came out of the museum, this eyewitness said, and there was this guy. He was about 10 meters away from me. Then he started shooting the tourists. Those who couldn't escape cowered wherever they could find cover. More than 40 people were wounded and rushed to nearby hospitals. They included tourists from Italy, France, Australia, Colombia, Poland, and Spain. The Tunisian Prime Minister visited some of them, and President Beige Caid Essebsi said his country was in a war against terrorism. These savage minorities do not frighten us, he said. We will fight them without mercy to our last breath. In a rare scene in this part of the world, people cheered the security forces when the crisis was over. Hundreds of people gathered later to sing the national anthem and shout slogans against the attackers, labeling them terrorists. Tunisia sparked the Arab Spring uprisings 4 years ago and has been struggling to maintain and build a democracy in the face of growing Islamic fundamentalism in the region. This is really very disappointing, this man said, and it makes all the Tunisian people very sad, especially since Tunisia was just beginning to get on the right track. The cruise ship sailed away early this morning. The wounded will be flown home as soon as they're able to travel, and Tunisians will be left to wonder and worry whether they are being swept into the deadly whirlpool of terrorism and fundamentalism. Jeff?
Alan Pizzey, thank you.